Howdy, 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 my beautiful Pisces. How are you doing today, darling? Let's get into your weekly tarot reading for September 2022. See what's going to be happening today for you. Your first row, we'll talk about Pisces, some predictions for you. While the future is never solid, of course, darling Pisces, I can still make some solid predictions for you should you continue down the path that you have been going. Your second row today, Pisces, we'll talk about what you need to hear today. This could be just confirming something you've already been intuitively feeling, Pisces, or it could be serving as a spiritual message. Your third row, we'll talk about some brutal truths for you, Pisces. This is my favorite row because this is where we get into the nitty gritty. All right, it's fine and dandy to have tarot readings on YouTube that make you feel good and hoping for the future. But let's have you leave this tarot reading today, Pisces, with a sense of purpose of what you need to do next to claim said abundance. So back of the deck energy here for you, Pisces. You have the 10 of Wands coming in. Give this video a like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments below how this reading helps. 10 of Wands coming in for you, Pisces. All right, so most people would usually read the 10 of Wands in a negative way, and it can be seen in a negative way where it's like a lot of heaviness, a lot of baggage. But Pisces, 10s representing closures to cycles, and in 10 Wands, usually the artwork depicts about someone carrying a heavy load, right? But they're really close to their destination. So I feel like for you, Pisces, the main message here is just like continue going forward. You're so close to your destination for everything that you've been building up for. There's going to be like that boiling point, that boiling over portion, but it's in a positive way here. So there's definitely been something that you've been working on for quite some time. Maybe it's like a project, Pisces. Maybe it's yourself, right? And you're about to be having something extremely validating in your life happen for the hard work that you've been putting in with yourself, right? So expecting something coming into just completion here, Pisces, in the coming days of September. Getting into your predictions today, Pisces, you have the 6 of Swords, the Hierophant, with the King of Cups coming in. All right. Oh, Pisces. First and foremost, darling, I want to just be saying I won't be surprised if someone is trying to come back into your life, Pisces. I get this sense that they're pretty emotionally unstable, because I don't feel like this is the first time that they're trying to make an appearance back in your life, Pisces. All right. This could even be like an old job trying to call you back up and be like, oh, hey, like, you know, but I feel like for the majority of you, Pisces, it's someone that is just emotionally unstable, emotionally just, and I feel like they're going to be trying to come back in, Pisces, while you are in the process of still moving on and healing from them. Or maybe you just finished from it. I do get there's this sense of separation coming in, Pisces, but I do feel like there's someone coming in with this desire. You know, it's like they already brought the wine bottle, darling. They're just like, oh, hey, Pisces, like, remember when, you know, I get this sense of trying to tug at your heartstrings, Pisces, but I feel like you've grown from them. They're coming at you with their old ways, their old habits that used to always hook, line, sinker you, get you backed into caring about them, and it's not working anymore. I don't see this anyways. All right, Pisces, is going to work on you? I guess that's who I need to be asking. All right, but I do see that sense, some people. All right, now it's taking it away, this social aspect, because you can read this very differently, Pisces. That 6 of Swords coming in here can represent this sense of what it was that you are moving away from, right? Because the 6 of Swords represents a bittersweet moving on, but you're moving on to something that's a lot more emotionally stable, or a lot more, you are the emotionally stable one, and going into a place of where you are working on yourself. Some of you guys might are making more time just for yourself now. And oh, girl, not my whole set falling apart, honey. Anyways, Pisces, I'm gonna keep that in too. I don't care. What I get here, Pisces, is like some of you guys might be making more time for your own personal development. Pisces is an impression that I'm getting, where it's like maybe you were dealing with like stressful past social situations, and now that you have this time to yourself, I see some of you guys furthering your education for this sense, because I feel like some of you guys are getting into some type of program. I don't know, like some type of program you're joining or something like that, so you get certified. I don't know why I get that type of message there. I can't get over how the series of unfortunate events, darling. All right, so 2 of Swords coming in here with the Hierophant. Yeah, I do definitely feel like for you, Pisces, You guys are going into a new journey in September, whether this is like getting certified with something, maybe you're doing research on how to do a YouTube channel, how to do social media business, like whatever the case is. I see you, Pisces, treating treating September as a time for yourself and furthering developing personal goals, personal objectives in your life here. You have the Knight of Swords coming in on this. Again, really symbolizing here, Pisces, some type of situation trying to make itself relevant in your life again. But I feel like you're healed. Like this is literally this woman here. Genders don't matter for you, obviously, but it's like, I think her name is Sally, whatever. I never watched Nightmare Before Christmas. She's healing from this Knight of Swords, right? The Knight of Swords is a court card. You usually can read them as people. They're healing from this night here. All right. Don't you take anything back from the past just because it makes its reappearance in your life where it's like, I've changed, I've grown, da 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 da. Don't add any spiritual significance to this, darling. All right. Sometimes people make the mistake and be like, oh, this person's my twin flame, I gotta take them back, you know, growth, da 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 da. Darling, sometimes when you close out a chapter, they're closing out a chapter and you don't go back to it. Sure, they can still grow and develop, but that doesn't mean that they come back into your life again. So don't confuse them coming back into your life again as some type of spiritual significance and trying to prove to yourself that you're a good, loving person and practicing unconditional love for a situation that doesn't deserve your unconditional love here. All right, because in the coming days, like I see for you, Pisces, like this is why you walked away. This is why with the Six of Swords here, like why you had to walk away from past things, because you were craving more maturity. You were craving more stability here. The King of Swords, girl, I know, I understand. You have to let me know in the comments, but in the artwork of this doesn't really depict it as beautifully, but you're trying to avoid the games of the Knight of Swords, right? Of the knights, and you're wanting more adult interactions, right? With the King of Swords, King of Cups, you're wanting someone that has a lot more emotional stability, and you're getting to that there, right? But you have to walk away from this other situation here. You can't continue accepting scraps and then expect the universe to provide to you anything more than just scraps. You have to show the universe, you have to show your spiritual team that you're waiting for a whole loaf, because you're deserving of a loaf of bread, not just some breadcrumbs. Right? And this is definitely possible, right? Two different opportunities, two strong potentials here of people that you could get with if you move on from that situation in the past. All right. So let's get into what you need to hear today, Pisces. Let's start talking about that. Ace of Swords, Strength card with the Eight of Swords coming in here. Girl, let me take this in again. Ace of Swords, Eight of Swords with the Strength card. Pisces, what you need to hear today is like, I gotta call some of you. That's why I like double checked it. I was like, wait, is this the case, Pisces? Like, what you need to hear today is like, there's something you are personally struggling with, and it's been like a issue of yours for a while. I'm going to just use weight as the analogy because the first thing that came to mind, and I suppose it's the easiest thing to talk about, but it's like, maybe let's just say hypothetically you have a problem with like perception of how you see yourself. Let's not make it about weight. Perception of how you see yourself, Pisces. And it's something that you have acknowledged. I see this Strength card and it's like, you've acknowledged this. You know that this is a problem. You have the self-awareness to acknowledge that this isn't healthy, this isn't okay to how you see yourself, and that it's something that you need to work on, whether that's just mentally or actually physically doing what you need to do that so you like what you see in the mirror, right? Or whatever the case is. Maybe you think you're just, there's just this sense here, Pisces, where it's like severe limiting. When I see this energy here, severe limiting due to a situation or an energy that is all familiar to you, but it keeps you down, it keeps you locked in, where it's just like, because of how you see yourself, you can't take action on this Ace of Swords, these new ideas, these aspirations that you want to do, right? Because you're in your head too much. You consistently tell yourself of how there's always something that you need to be working on, right? You know, you look deeper into this image here, it's like, look at how many stitches this individual has. She will always find something to tend to, and always finding an excuse for why her hand is too busy to create anything new. All right. For some of you, it's a sense of like, again, like maybe it's like a person, but I just see this, Pisces, and it just bums me out greatly, because I'm just like, Pisces, like, You are my people. You are the people I associate with, Pisces, who has a clear understanding of who they are. And to see my Pisces, like, I don't know, nothing makes me sadder than like an insecure Pisces. Gestation period, winter's dream. Oh, is that what's going on here, Pisces? Y'all going through your gestation period? Y'all, this is, you know what this gives me the energy of, Pisces? This gives me the energy where it's just like being like, oh, next month, next Monday, it's about to be a new week. I'll start then, right? You keep on telling yourself that you're in this gestation period where you're just developing. You're not done yet. And I feel like for you, Pisces, it's just like, all right, darling, you said next Monday because the weekend's about to be over. The week's about to be over. Might as well start fresh with a new month, a new week, right? This was like 10 Mondays ago, right? 10 new weekends ago. So what's up? What's tea? What's good, Pisces? We have the Fuego card coming. Girl, that's the owl. I'm not gonna make it a spiritual thing, Pisces, about why my owl fell. My owl fell because this table is cheap and cheaply made and what have you. But can we also acknowledge that this owl went AWOL for only you? It was fine for all my other settings. Fuego card coming in. Your ancestral spirit guides are offering your guidance right now, so pay close attention to the signs and omens from them. Girls, this cat here. So definitely your spiritual team is leaving signs. You already been like, that's the thing, Pisces. I feel like you already have the awareness of what you need to do next. You have to just take action on it though. Working through your feelings. Last quarter moon in Aries. Yeah. Oh, Pisces, I know your future is like so bright here, and I know that this is just temporary. And maybe some of you guys need to hear that, Pisces, where it's like, this is temporary only if you allow it. It feels as permanent of your identity for as long as it's has been, because it's just, you know, you continue going into that same cycle. I'm just going to be brutally honest right now. I know we're not even in that row for the brutal honest here, but it's like, it's only as permanent as you allow it to be. It's only as part of your identity as you allow it to be. Pisces, I'm already bracing myself because I feel like anytime I go into like personal self-empowerment, people always mistake that for like victim blaming or something. I'm just like, girl, am I about to hear that in the comments, Pisces? Anyways, let's get into your moon oracles here. Full moon in Scorpio, it's time to release negativity. A new romance cycle begins here, right? A new romance cycle begins. So Pisces, some of you guys your cycle is literally dealing with people. Some of you, Pisces, I'm going to be honest. Please don't tell me I'm giving y'all too much credit, Pisces, and that y'all are not talking to your ex again, right? Y'all, this isn't a cycle with a person, right? Like, you want to allow this family member to continuously have this type of access to you for years, right? You wouldn't be going back and forth yo-yoing with a past romantic relationship for years, right? No, that's not you, Pisces. That's not you. We don't even need to talk about it, right? We don't need to talk about it. We'll just move on from that, right, Pisces? Because I'm not giving y'all too much credit. That's who you know what you're doing. Yeah. Let's move on to your brutal truths today, Pisces. All right. So you have the Lovers, the Three of Swords here with the Eight of Pentacles. Oh, Pisces. Oh, Pisces, this is giving me a sense of where it's like, again, you're being way too sentimental, darling. It's time to pick up and grow. Stop trying to it's like y'all had a tower moment, and instead of moving on from that tower moment, you're trying to pick up the foundation again and start again, rebuild that tower moment that got cracked down. Pisces, stop it, darling. Stop looking in the past. Stop trying to fix something that just is not working. All right, because that's the case. It's like, darling, look how many scars this heart has. It's well overdue to just get a heart transplant. It's well overdue to move on here, Pisces. That's the straight up message here. It's just like, it's time to move on. You have the potential Eight of Pentacles to have something bigger and better, but it's not associated with you picking up with the rubble and improving that and being like, because like, Pisces, I swear to God, if I hear in the comments, Pisces, where it's just like, well, Velka, this is a broken vase, you know, in some cultures they put gold in the crack so it's even stronger than before. No, Pisces, no, I don't want to hear it. No. I'm gonna be done here, Pisces. I love you so much. Hopefully this reading was helpful. Check out your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus sign, and I'll connect with you at a later point in time. Bye, Pisces.